Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Steve Carrell is making his Broadway debut opposite a stellar cast in Heidi Schreck's new version of the Chekhov classic Uncle Vanya. And we're here on opening night at Lincoln Center to celebrate with the company. What's made this so special for you, Steve, with working on this?
There are so many aspects of it that were special. Working with Heidi and Lila, working with this cast, which was an incredible, not just a talented group of people, but one of the nicest groups of people I've ever worked with, a true ensemble. And Lincoln Center has been so kind, and I love this theater. It's beautiful, and it's very interesting to perform in a theater like this, which is almost in the round. It's a three-side, and I'd never performed on a stage like that, so that was extremely exciting. All of it, all of it from beginning to end. It's very modern, it's very current, but it pays tribute to the actual text. It doesn't run away from it. It doesn't make it colloquial. It feels current, but it also feels evergreen to me. It feels like something that is relevant now, 10, 20, 30 years ago, 30 years hence. So I think she did an excellent job.
Finally, when you took your bow tonight on Broadway for your debut, what were you thinking?
I was thinking about my kids because unbeknownst to me, my daughter took a red eye to get here today. My son flew out. I didn't know they were going to be here. So I've kind of been crying all afternoon because I was so happy that my whole family was here. So that meant an awful lot to me.
I feel very excited that we're open, and also sad because it means Heidi and Lila, our wonderful writer and director, will be not there every day to give us thoughts and whatever kind of brilliant ideas they have. But I feel very grateful for this wonderful cast of just a group of such astoundingly nice and talented humans. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the run.
And sharing the stage nightly, telling this incredible story, what that means to you here at the Beaumont.
It's a challenge every time. It's a mountain that we're climbing every night, but the work is so interesting and there's so much to discover. We're never going to be done working on the play, and that's great. I'm looking forward to how this thing develops over the course of the next couple of months as we do it.
Playing with this incredible cast, what has meant to you?
Oh, it's just been fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun. You're working with people who really know what they're doing, so you feel safe, you feel you can play, and just you can have fun with it. There isn't this sense of being nervous about, oh, can I try this, can I try that? You're working with consummate professionals, wonderful actors, and also very inventive actors.
So what's it been like being back in the room again, working back in the theater again, what that's meant to you and what it's been like?
I love it because it always feels like coming home. This is where I started. These are my roots, and this is the thing that I know inside and out. So it's really, really wonderful to come back and know that it is always here and that it's always going to be new each time as well, So I always feel like it's the thing that makes growth. It is the fertilizer that makes growth. So the next thing that I do will be better from me because of what I have been able to do here.
It's magical. It's hard to describe, really. I mean, I haven't done anything around Uncle Vanya since I was a student in acting school and playing Sonia in class. And I was a very sad Sonia, felt very sorry for myself. So it doesn't have anything to do with that. Everything about this production is, I think the audience has the experience of always being aware of how funny and sad at the same time, how seriously we take ourselves. And that's the essence of Chekhov, that we want to do, is both laugh and cry at how ridiculous we are.
What's made this so special for you with working on this new Vanya?
Aside from the fact that it's my Broadway debut, it's pretty special. And the whole creative team. I mean, everyone from Heidi's translation interpretation of it, the contemporization of it, everyone on stage, each time on stage, whoever I'm on stage with, they're just kind of electrically talented and the nicest people. Everybody's so nice.
It's this theater. It's it's Chekhov. It's this glorious play in a new take, new translation that Heidi did. And as it happens, it's a part I played when I was this young man's age in college. And I haven't played it since then. And it's very interesting to return because I knew nothing then. He knows a lot.
And for you, what's made this so special for you?
Well, not only is this cast insane, this show is insane, but I've never done Chekhov, and I've also never played an instrument on stage. And so this has been really interesting, and I'm improvising some things on the violin too. So yeah, it keeps it fresh every night. Never done it before.
What's made this so special for you with working on this?
First of all, Lila, who's my dear friend. I've known her since she was like a little 21-year-old sprite, little sprite of a genius. I met her at Actors Theatre of Louisville. She's been one of my dearest friends all this time, and it's just been miraculous to see her grow into such a brilliant artist. And so when she asked me to do this translation, there was no way in hell I was going to say no.
Your first production at the beautiful Beaumont, what has it meant to you?
I feel like I'm a poster child for like the Lincoln Center pipeline. I first directed up in the Black Box at LCT3. I directed a couple of shows there, and then I directed in the Mitzi, and here I am in the Beaumont. And it's just it's a totally unique New York space and a magical one. And I'm just really delighted to be here with such a special play.